the past couple of years, Mrs. Rudi here at the high school has made a really big impact on me. We've built a pretty strong relationship. I had her sophomore year English, and I had a great time in that class. It was the first year we did like the research project. It was an awesome class. I had so much fun with the research, but we connected at another level. I would be in there in the mornings. We would just have like conversations. I would stop in after school. Passing periods, I would stop in, and I haven't had her as a teacher since then, but I had her for prom committee last year, and every morning I stop in and talk to her, and I just stop in and say hi, and she has been kind of like a mentor to me. All of my college applications, any essays I've written, I've brought them to her and asked her to read through them and kind of ask her opinions. I really valued everything she's done for me, and I value her thoughts. And so we've kind of built that very strong relationship.
Joining me today is Kylie Merchant, a senior at Monroe High School. Also joining us today is Mrs. Samantha Rudi, an English teacher at Monroe High School. Kylie, you selected Mrs. Rudi for an Impact Award as the staff member who's had the greatest impact on you. Why did you select Mrs. Rudi, and what do you remember about her as a teacher and staff member?
I selected Miss Rudi because she's been a great mentor to me since sophomore year. I had her 10th grade as my English teacher, and she's always been really supportive of me, and she's helped me academically. I feel like I've grown as a writer since then, and she's helped me outside of that with college. I was always able to talk to her about anything I needed to. Before, after school, in between classes, during lunch, anytime I could, I would stop by her room and talk to her, even if I wasn't currently enrolled in her class. And so she's just kind of always been a really great resource for me, and she's been a really big part of my high school career, or my high school life.
Mrs. Rudi, how do you feel receiving this honor?
Kylie, I'm really honored that you thought of me for this. I know we've had a close connection since sophomore year. You sat front and center and always kept me on my toes with my lessons, and kept your classmates on their toes as well, which was much appreciated in my first year at Monroe High School. So it's been really cool. It's been really cool to see how you've grown. You've always been on top of it as a student and really all in as a high school student, but you still have grown so much in the last 3 years, and that's really cool. I really appreciate that you thought of me for this.